Going for a record meeting.
Yes. Who's that?
That's Mason.
Mason?
Whose kid is that, huh? I can't tell.
Doesn't look anything like me at that age, does he?
There we go.
All right, you go play for a little bit. Okay?
I just want to say
Shoot.
All right, we're live.
Hey, Brenda, are you on here?
I should be.
Okay, all right. Before we get started, I got a real quick question for you. Can we have 3 people that are being appointed to the Zoning Board of Appeals? Do we have to make that 3 individual motions, or can we make it a group motion?
Probably could make it a group motion because their term dates are all the same.
Right. Okay.
Sounds good.
I just thought if we could shorten that a little bit, rather than going through it 3 times.
Sure.
Okay.
How you doing, Tim?
Hey,
Doing all
got
right?
back from it. I was afraid I was going to be at a wreck. We had a wreck out on 30 about 4 something.
I heard the
I
siren.
didn't know power lines are down now. They're back out there because they got gasoline all over the place. So yeah, everything's good. We're off to a great start. Everybody having a good New Year?
Yeah, not bad. You?
Very quiet, I assume.
Yeah.
Pretty quiet.
I think we did stay awake to watch the ball drop, Nancy and I, and then we're used to having the grandkids on New Year's Eve overnight, so that didn't happen.
I didn't make it.
Made it through. Hi, Clark.
Hi. Hey.
So I think what we have is all of council plus Clark plus Brenda. Is that village one, Phil, just one you're using?
Yeah, it's the one that's connected up to the system upstairs to let us go
Okay.
live.
Okay, I figured that's
Which
what
we
it
are.
was.
Yeah, which we are live now on both Spectrum and
Okay.
YouTube.
All right, well, it is 6:30. That's the stated time of the start of the meeting. So call to order the 2021 reorganizational meeting for Minerva Village Council. We have a set of appointments in that to make tonight, the committees to fill slots and make sure we're set to go as things start to happen already. So the meeting's called to order. The first thing is on the agenda tonight is a motion to designate council meetings to be held the second and fourth Tuesdays of the month at 7:30 p.m. Need a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
First and second with motion. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yeah.
Motion so approved. So council meetings will continue on the second and fourth Tuesdays at 7:30. Next item, motion to set workshops for the second and fourth Tuesdays of the month at 6:30.
I'll make that motion. Second.
First and second on the motion, discussion? Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yeah.
Motion so approved. Number 3 on the docket tonight is a motion to appoint a deputy mayor. I'd like to make a motion that would be Mason Boldazar.
I'll second that.
Discussion? Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yeah.
Motion so approved. Number 4 on the agenda, it is, the blank is filled in, however, this is open. Motion to appoint a council member to the MACTA board.
I'll make a motion that it's Tim.
I'll second.
Motion second to appoint myself for Tim Tarbit to be the rep to MACTA. Now, any of you that don't know, MACTA is the charitable trust that's operating in town that funds projects and stuff, mostly driven around kids, but it can be other stuff. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yeah.
Right, the number 5 on the agenda is council's representative, Minerva Chamber of Commerce. Anybody like to make a motion who that would be, please?
I'll make a motion to appoint Tim Tarbit.
I'll second.
First and second on motion to appoint Tim Tarbit as a council representative, Minerva Chamber of Commerce. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yeah.
So approved. Number 6 on the agenda is appoint a council representative to the Stark County Planning Commission. My name's on there, but it doesn't have to be me. This is a once a month meeting. They review the things that are going on in the county that the Planning Commission involves. So it's projects, it's grants, it's general review of plans of what's being presented for development. Planning Commission handles the grants. Which ones do they all control now, Phil? Do they do CDBG and all that?
Yes, they are. Yes.
Okay, so that's what they do. I was on it last year, and it's pretty interesting actually to see what's going on in the other parts of the county, and it kind of gives us an insight on grants sometimes, some money. So I need a motion to appoint a council member.
Does anybody else want to do this? Then I make a motion to appoint Tim.
Second.
First and second, appoint Tim Tarbit to the Stark County Planning Commission. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yeah.
Yay.
Motion so approved. Next on the agenda is motion to appoint a council member to the 2020 Vision Committee. It was suggested that'd be Nate, but is there any other thoughts?
What's my mask?
I'll
I move
second
it.
Nate.
My mask.
I'll second that. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yeah.
Nate, you're so approved for the 2020 commission or committee. Number 8, motion to appoint Marty Chapman as the village rep for SCOGS. That's the Stark County Organization of Governments. He's been our rep on there forever. The only thing, if you have other ideas, that's fine. If we appoint Marty, we are going to ask him that we don't normally hear from him. He might send a brief email, but I'm going to ask him to, if that's who's approved or whoever gets it, that they make a report to council quarterly and provide us with the official minutes of their meetings so we can see what's going on.
I'll make a motion for Marty Chapman.
I'll
Okay.
second.
Motion and second to appoint Marty Chapman to the SCOGS for the village. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yeah.
So approved. We do have a vacancy on the park board. Chuck Stoller has decided not to continue on the park board. I went out, was trying to find some people. It wasn't many takers. So does anybody have anybody they'd like to nominate? If I have one on, you can see on the agenda, but that's not necessarily who it has to be. Does everybody know who Brian Stout is? He's the retired pharmacist from Drug Mart.
Oh, okay.
Lives over by the park, over on North Market. He had voiced about wanting to be on, so. I'll make a motion. It's Brian Stout.
I'll second.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yeah.
So approved. So he'll take that spot on the park board. We have 2 openings on the planning commission. These are 6-year terms that need to be filled. One, I guess we've determined that the one would like to be reappointed. And then we have an open one because Marcia Bishop is moving out of town. So we are looking to probably, I would say, approve the one that was on and then to add somebody on the other one as the other spot. Any ideas?
Who's our person that's wants to stay on?
That'll be Tom Kishman. I think that it falls within the rules. I don't think it's an issue, even though he moved farther away. We might have to, Clark, do you know in the, I don't have my copy of my charter here. I left it in the office. I meant to bring it home with me today.
Just give me a moment here, Mayor.
We got to make sure that that's still okay in the charter, that because it lists who those members need to be.
It says that the 2 members of the planning committee shall include 2 citizens of the municipality and 1 non-resident of the municipality with an interest in this community. So if you had Tom, he would be the 1 non-resident, and the other would have to be a resident.
Okay, the other person, if anybody hadn't looked, the other person that's term ends at the end of 2021 is Mike Schaefer. He lives over on Line Street. His is through 2021. Nate, you're still on there for that.
Yep.
As the council thing. I'm part of that committee. And then Tom. So we would have, right now, if we eliminate Marcia Bishop, we would have 2, or I'm sorry, of people other than Nate and I, we would have one resident. And with Tom, that would be one non-resident with an interest in the village. So we have to appoint someone to take Marcia Bishop's spot. That comes from
Has
the
anybody,
village, from the village. Any ideas?
Tim, do you need a motion to formally appoint Tom?
Yes, we will have to do that. So if you want, we can go ahead and do that because he would be the non-resident on there. And then we can do the other one. So motion to approve, appoint Tom Kishman, renew his term on the planning commission.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion second to appoint Tom or reappoint Tom Kishman to the planning commission for a 6-year term. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yay.
I've been asking around town to fill the other spot. I've got one name that was given to me that came forward and would like to be on there, but I don't want to be the one that's picking all these. But I only got one person of all the ones I contacted that had an interest in taking this 6-year term that lives in the village. Anybody else before I say who I got?
No, Tim.
No, nothing else? All right. The one that approached me about being on this committee is Aaron Stoller. He would like to be on the planning commission. Not the zoning board of appeals. This is on the planning commission. So that's the group that met today. This is the group that would have met today to review the plans with Dollar General. Phil, did that go okay?
We stumbled our way through it, but I think we did all right.
Okay, all right. Any other
Thanks to Clark.
suggestions? Huh?
I said thanks in part to Clark, so I appreciate that.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Clark.
he means that thanks to me, we stumbled through it.
I'll make a motion to appoint Aaron.
I'll second.
Motion and second to appoint Aaron Stoller to the planning commission for a 6-year term. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yay.
So approved. So that'll be the 2 replacement members for the planning commission. 12, 13, and 14 on the agenda. All 3 of those people are currently on the zoning board of appeals. Vanessa Sircone has been a pretty big driving force on that, very organized, kept things moving with this group. Gary Ruff is the other one, former councilman, longtime resident here. And the third one is Tyler Jackson. They've all done a pretty good job. I went to the meeting they had, the last one, and they do a good job. They look into things, make sure they're right before they render a decision on anything. So they have all confirmed to me that they would like to be reappointed. This is a 1-year term.
You
So
haven't
we
had
can make a
anybody,
motion to appoint all 3 of them in one motion if you want. Unless
you
you
haven't
don't
had
want
any other interest in that, Tim?
None. It was very hard. I talked to a lot of people trying to get them to try out things to do, and they just,
It's a bad time
nobody
right
wanted to get
now.
involved. Well,
Yeah.
and then they had people that didn't want it. They said, well, do I have to come to meetings? Well, you'd have to attend a meeting in some manner.
Yeah.
It may not be in person. It may be online, but I can't, no, you can't take the spot and then not do anything, especially on the zoning board of appeals. I mean, this is the one when something goes amok with the zoning, and they file an appeal. This is the group that has the final say in what happens. This happens to be, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Clark, but I believe that they are final.
That's correct. If you appeal from their decision, you appeal to the court.
So we have to go to court if we want to go against their decision. And as far as I can see, these people have been very diligent about this committee. Very diligent.
I make a
I'll make
motion.
it.
We're all
Yeah.
three.
Well, let's do them separately.
You want to do them separately?
Yeah, because, there could be somebody who would want to vote against somebody, so we need to do it by each individual.
Okay. All
Sorry,
right.
but
Motion to
we do.
accept Vanessa Sirko to the position on the zoning board of appeals.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
First, motion made and seconded. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon,
Yay.
So Vanessa so approved. Motion is ordered to approve Gary Ruff to a 1-year term on the Board of Zoning Appeal, or I'm sorry, 3-year term. Both of those are 3-year terms.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion and a second for placing Gary Ruff onto the Zoning Board of Appeals for a 3-year term. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon,
Yay.
Motion so approved. Motion is in order to approve Tyler Jackson to the Board of Zoning Appeals for a 3-year term.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion been made and second, place Tyler Jackson on the Zoning Board of Appeals for a 3-year term. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon,
I'm going to abstain just because of my friendship with Tyler.
Yep, that's me.
Okay, all right. Motion so approved. The next one is the village representative to the fire district. We have to replace it or do a appointment for a village representative, which is a resident. And then we'll also, after this, have an appointment of a council representative to the fire district. These are the village one resident is a 1-year term. The council one is a 2. So first, I had nobody contact me, and anybody I asked wasn't interested. Our current one is, I believe, Elliot, is Doug Anguish.
Correct.
That's who it is now.
Yes.
He sent me a text that said he wanted to be reappointed, but there's no commitment here. So I have not been involved. I haven't been to any of the fire board meetings for a while, so I don't know. I think we got to lean on Elliot a little bit here. And now we don't have to fill that tonight if you don't want to. We only have to have that filled prior to the fire board meeting. So if you have somebody you want to think about.
Tim, as far as I'm concerned, Doug's been a very active member. He brings a lot to the board. I have no problem making a motion to reappoint Doug Anguish as the Minerva resident.
Motion's been made to reappoint him. Second?
I'll second.
Nate seconded. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yay.
So approved. Motion to appoint Elliot Hannon for the council appointment to the fire district for a 2-year term ending 12/31/22. I'll make that motion.
I'll
I'll
second.
second.
Got a motion and a second to appoint Elliot Hannon as a council appointment to the fire district for a 2-year term. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yay.
And Elliot, do you have 2 years left on your council term?
No, and I think that's something we need to look at because we really leave the board kind of in limbo when, in a year, if I'm not reelected, then you have someone coming in or we have to fill a term there.
I think you may have to fill it either way, because I think if your term ended, then you'd have to be reappointed even. So I think if you're up next year, then at some point we're going to have to either renominate you or, appoint someone else. So we'll have to appoint next year, but I mean, you can leave it as it is now and Elliot can serve until his term ends. And then
So
you
I
have to reappoint him if he gets a new term. We'd have to reappoint you.
Okay.
You got everything, Brenda?
I do, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Motion is in order to appoint Matt Kishman as the council rep to the Carroll County Planning Commission.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
I'll second.
Motion second to appoint Matt Kishman as council rep to the Carroll County Planning Commission. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yay.
Motion so approved. That's all the stated business for the reorg meetings. Anybody have anything else?
Not tonight, Mayor.
Anybody? Okay, council meeting, first council meeting is, a week from today?
Correct.
So, I know we're gonna have some stuff to go over to start out with, so I'm sure Mr. Tursky will be ready to rock and roll next Tuesday. So,
Is our plan, Tim, to be remote for the month of January?
I'm sorry, say that again, Elliot.
Is our plan to still be remote for the month of January?
I would say yes. Phil, you kind of had said that, so.
Yeah, I think for now it'd be best to continue with that.
But I know Phil's been trying to get the company that installed our equipment back down here because we're still having trouble with the broadcast.
Yeah.
I was hoping he'd have that rectified by next Tuesday.
They were
So
they were
people-
in today, actually right up until 5 o'clock trying to get some stuff figured out, and they're gonna have to go back to home based, come up with a plan. It may turn out to be more of the broadcasting equipment that we have downstairs that's causing the issue. So we're working on that still. It's a grueling process.
Okay, but that is our Spectrum tie, right? That we're having trouble with.
Correct.
So
Yeah,
we will
have
still
no-
use our other broadcast.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Motion to adjourn.
I'll make
I'll make that
motion.
motion.
Second. I'll second it. Roll call.
Tarbit,
Yay.
Meadows,
Yay.
Boldazar,
Yay.
Kishman,
Yay.
Hannon.
Yay.
Motion so adjourned. Meeting's
Thank you
adjourned.
all.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
See you, everybody.
Thanks.